Today is the day I'm gonna rank every single candy known to man. And make no mistake, this will upset you. 1 second. Inside this box is every candy I know of. And I know a lot of them because I'm fat. So we got the tier list here. I'm gonna go through and rank them from S to F, S being the best and F being the worst. And we're gonna piss some people off in the process. So let's get started. All right, Snickers. Snickers is as basic as it gets. It's like the industry plant of the candy world. Like, you ever met someone who really liked Snickers? No, it's a perfect, like, middle of the road candy. I think it's a good place to start. I'm gonna put Snickers at a decent C. Milky Way's up next. Snickers has a bunch of like lame cousins that come around every holiday. They won't stop talking about Fortnite or some shit. Yeah, it's basically Milky Way. This is just Snickers without peanuts. And I gotta come clean. I love nuts. I care about the mouthfeel of a candy. And nuts just feel so good in my mouth. So I'm giving Milky Way a D. It's worse. All right, Three Musketeers is up next. And this is the even lamer cousin. It's Milky Way without the caramel, which means it's just nougat. Just nougat is crazy, bro. It's terrible. It's not worth eating. I'm giving Three Musketeers an E. Oh, nougat. Oh, nougat is crazy. Baby Ruth is up next. And Baby Ruth is like Snickers if it sucked. Ugh. And it looks like a lump of shit. It's got the same ingredients as a Snickers does. It's just done so in a way where the ratio is entirely off and it feels strange to eat. Kind of makes you appreciate Snickers more. Baby Ruth gets an E from me. Not liking it. All right, 100 grand is up next. And the only thing interesting about this candy is the name. Unfortunately, 10 of these things in a bag is as close as my generation will ever get to wealth. It kind of sucks too. I'm giving it an E. Look, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be negative so early. Let's do something good, okay? Here we go. Heath, baby. So I actually never had a Heath bar until it came time to make this video. It just felt like an old man candy, you know, like fucking Heath? What do you mean Heath? But I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It's got the same kind of consistency and mouthfeel as Butterfinger, despite it being not the same candy bar at all. And that gets you points in my book. I'm giving Heath a B. This is the best one so far. Okay, all right. We got Butterfinger up next. The rankings are about to change. There's gonna be a trend in this video that you're gonna begin to notice. And it's that I love peanut butter candy. And Butterfinger just does it right. Oh my God. You got the perfect flavor, the perfect consistency. Honestly, it's hard to do better than this. I'm giving Butterfinger an S, baby. Holy shit, it's good. That one shouldn't be too controversial, but this next one will be. Because up next, we got Hershey's. And Hershey's... Hold on, boys. Before we keep going, please allow me to fulfill a contractual obligation. Today's video is sponsored by Displate, baby! Are you tired of being a boring, dumb person with nothing on your walls? You wish you could find a way to show off your unique interests and personality without breaking the budget? Well, lucky for you, Displate is here to save the day. With over 2 million designs available on the site, across a huge variety of official brands and franchises like Marvel, Star Wars, and The Witcher, you're sure to find the perfect metal poster for your taste. Just look how cool they are. They're super durable, they're made of metal, and they just look amazing. Especially in the new texture designs that I got. And look how easy they are to put up. All you do is wipe down the surface, stick the protective leaf down, slap some magnets on it, and pop the thing onto the wall. The whole process took me under a minute, and my Lanchat won't get upset at me either because there's no damage to the wall. When you're done, you just take it off. And look how easy it is to swap them out too.
I don't know why they sent this to me. I didn't ask for this.
Boys, right now, Displate is celebrating their 12th birthday, which means you'll get a little birthday surprise with each order, including a sticker pack and a gift card. And on top of that, you can click the link in the description or use my code jschlatt to get the biggest discount this year, even on the 3D texture designs. Happy birthday to Displate. Thanks again for sponsoring today's video, and now back into it. Because up next, we got Hershey's. And Hershey's, it's good. It's good. In fact, I think it's the best chocolate bar. I do. And before every British person who's ever existed comes to the comment section and writes like, oh, Royal Wibbersfield on why and dairy milk is the best fucking chocolate bar. Shut up. Sorry, I'm not ranking your favorite European chocolate bar. I'm talking about the ones we get here. And we don't get your shit. And look, here's how I feel about Hershey's, right? Much like a chicken McNugget. If you don't grow up eating Hershey's, you're not gonna like it. But I grew up eating Hershey's, so I love it. That's why I'm giving Hershey's a B. Alrighty, Toblerone's up next. Strangely, Toblerone is like the only vaguely European candy that's broken into the American market. I like the form factor. The form factor's fun. You get these little chocolate mountains. And make no mistake, the chocolate is better than Hershey's. But that nougat really fucks it up. It ruins the mouthfeel of this chocolate. Takes it from an A all the way down to like a D for me. I really wish I could like it, but I can't. All right, here we go. This is the one fucking thing I had to like search far and wide for. The fucking dairy milk. You people would not have shut up if I didn't talk about this goddamn chocolate bar. British people hype this shit up big time. Oh, well, all chocolate's just better. Come down to London and get yourself stabbed. Part and parcel. We're living in a city. It's okay. It's almost like too creamy. You lose a little bit of the complexity that makes a good chocolate good when you go too far in the cream direction. I don't know, I feel like this is like a very low IQ chocolate. Sorry. I'm giving it a C. It's okay, but it's not great. What the fuck is this? Tony's Chocolonely? Tony's Chocolonely. I don't know how this got in the bag. I don't know what this is. Crazy about chocolate, serious about people. Slave free. British people still making chocolate the old-fashioned way? I'm gonna give this a whoa. We've got a very interesting bar design from Tony. I kind of like it. And I like it better than the Cadbury. I really do. Don't get me wrong, I love cream in my mouth, but this one is just richer. It's got more of an intelligent flavor. I like it. Also, you gotta give him a B for not using slaves, which I thought we were done with. I'm giving Tony's a B. Oh, Lord. Oh, brother. It is at this point of the video that I will destroy my chances of ever being put in a swelteringly hot cube and having my name mispronounced in front of 300 million people ever again.
And we also lost jschlatt.
Feastables is not better than Hershey's, and it's kind of not even close. The chocolate simply does not taste as good, and it's got this weird mouthfeel that I strongly, strongly dislike. Sorry, Jim, if you send me $10 million, I'll cut this part right out of the video for you. But for now, your candy's getting a D. Feastables also tried copying like other better tasting candies' homework too. So let's run through them all right now. Let's talk about Nestle Crunch. If you want some texture in a chocolate bar, Nestle Crunch is your one-stop shop. The chocolate's really good, and the crisp rice just adds that pop. The whole thing just works, and I really, really like it. Nestle Crunch is an A-tier chocolate bar. One of the best, honestly. And then we got Feastables Milk Crunch. Now, I'm just gonna say it. This is a dollar store version of Nestle Crunch. Do you see what they're going up against here? Like, is this some kind of sick fucking joke, Mr. Beast? There's like a fifth of the crunch that a Nestle Crunch has. It does Nestle Crunch a disservice by including the two in the same sentence. It's not even fucking close. That's why I'm giving it a C. All right, here we go. Hershey's Cookies and Cream. I don't think I know a single person in my life who doesn't love this candy bar. There's nothing wrong with it. Everything from the chocolate to the cookies to the cream, just spot on. Oh my God. So good. Hershey's Cookies and Cream getting an A, right up there with Nestle Crunch, baby. All right, you got the Mr. Beast version, yay. Again, it's the same situation here. The flavors are just not as good, and this one has like a noticeably bad mouthfeel. It's so waxy. There's to say, I'm gonna give this one a C. It's a good flavor combination. They just don't do it as good as the people they're trying to copy. Okay, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And no, it is not Reese's. Okay? If you say it like that, I pray every night for you to burn in hell. A Reese's Peanut Butter Cup is quite possibly the best candy ever made. Peanut butter and chocolate is such like a easy home run, but something about the ratio and the mouthfeel and the experience of eating a Reese's cup just feels right. I got like 100 candies to eat today. I'm eating the whole fucking cup, bitch. Reese's Cups. Easy S. Woo! Woo! That's good. Makes you wonder, why does Feastables even try with this shit? It's basically a Reese's in candy bar form. And once again, no fucking shot. The ratios are off. It feels bad in the mouth. Like, how is that a recurring theme here that the chocolate bar doesn't feel good to eat? A C is the lowest I could ever give this combination of flavors, but that's what this one gets. I'm giving it a C. It's not great, but it's not all fuck-ups for Feastables, because they got this, Peanut Butter Crunch. This one is basically a combination of their peanut butter bars and their crunch bars, which both of them are okay on their own, but together, I think it's finally found its footing. In my opinion, this is the best Feastables offering. I'm gonna give this one a B. Look, Feastables' problem is that they're making knockoff versions of the best candies out there, and they just don't stack up. If Jimmy was smart, he'd go looking down my list a little bit, maybe make a little ripoff of 100 grand. Then you'd have a chance of making it better, you know what I'm saying? On that note, let's talk about some fruity candies. Skittles, baby. I sound excited. I'm not, because Skittles are what M&Ms would be if they tasted bad. Not much to say. I don't like them, and I don't like you. I'm putting Skittles at a D. Alrighty, we got Airheads up next. Airheads always scared me growing up because I thought that if I ate one, I'd turn into the fucking balloon thing. Those commercials scared the fuck out of me. Luckily, that doesn't actually happen when you eat them. And in fact, they taste generally okay. I think they got better flavors and a noticeably better texture than Laffy Taffy. So I'm giving Airheads a C. And Laffy Taffy, I'm giving it a D. It's too hard. It's kind of fucked up looking, you know? The texture doesn't get any better as you chew it like an Airhead. Oh no, I just think it's kind of worse. So I'm giving it a D. Laffy Taffy is made by Wonka. And speaking of Wonka, did they make a good candy? We got nerds here. I'm not gonna lie, this is objectively the worst form factor for candy ever. Oh, I don't care how good they taste, they get fucking everywhere, and I hate them. You will never see me, a grown-ass man, eating fucking nerds, okay? I'm giving this a D. Oh, I'm giving them an E. Terrible. I feel like I'm gonna choke and die on them. Oh. God, I had a brush with death right there. I actually almost started choking on them. I don't want to see my grandma again so soon. Jesus. Here's another Wonka one. Pixie sticks. Grow the fuck up. Jesus Christ. This is the first F of the day. Uninspired. I hate pixie sticks. Doesn't get much better with Fun Dip either. Are you still eating this? Like, come on, grow the fuck up. I'll give it this though. Fun Dip's a weird one for me because it's not just sugar. Like, yeah, there's a bag of sugar on one side, but on the other side, you got the liquor stick. Like, the liquor stick is like a perfectly decent chalky candy. Anytime I've had Fun Dip in the past decade of my life, I've only eaten the fucking stick. I suck on it, I lick on it, what can I say? I love it, but it's a waste to include it in a bag of sugar. Like, come on, guys. That's why I can't give Fun Dip anything more than a D. Speaking of chalky candy, Smarties. Smarties suck. Sorry, they're not good. Smarties, E. On that note, we got Sweet Tarts. Sweet Tarts suck too. I know there's a dialogue going on about which one's better, which one's the best chalky candy. They all suck. Get a fucking Fun Dip if you want a good chalky candy. You want to get into a debate about Sweet Tarts versus Smarties? Reddit's that way, buddy. Now look, despite what you might think from the past couple minutes, no, I don't actually think that all non-chocolatey candy sucks. I actually like a couple. You just might not agree with me. Ah, come on. I love Twizzlers. Oh, yeah. Look, I like licorice in general, and there's licorice way better than Twizzlers out there, but none are relevant enough to be in this video. And there's not many people in my life that actually like Twizzlers either, so I gotta give them a couple pity points. Twizzlers aren't bad. I'm gonna give them a B. Holy fuck, I'm putting Twizzlers at B? I'm gonna get some terrible comments for that. All right, but here we go. Sour Patch Kids, hold the hate, because I like these too. This is how you fucking do it, boys. Sour Patch Kids are fucking great. And they got one of the truest catchphrases ever. Sour, sweet, gone. It's a fucking genius. I love the texture switch up. I love the flavors. Sour Patch Kids, easy A. Only reason I'm not giving them an S is because there's one I like more. Boom! Swedish Fish. Swedish Fish are the perfect non-chocolatey candy. I don't know what they're putting in these things, in the fish in Sweden. It might be crack. Because, oh my God, these are fucking delicious. Maybe we put some tariffs on these, you know? Let's move some of that manufacturing to the US. I gotta give Swedish Fish an S, man. They are so goddamn good. Before we go any further, I need to make a very serious statement. Okay? Sometimes I rank things a little higher, a little lower than they should be, just to cause a little bit of commotion, you know? Get you guys typing in the comments, the engagement raises on the video gets more views. That's the nature of the business. But this one, I'm gonna be completely honest. Fuck me, I love candy corn. Oh, is this what coming out of the closet feels like? I don't know, I'm too scared to do it myself. Oh, candy corn fucking rock, dude. They're so good. And the seasonality is what really does it for me, right? These things only come around once a year. They're around all the time, I wouldn't care as much, right? But the spooky season is made whole by these carrot-looking motherfuckers. I love the taste, I'm strangely fond of the waxiness, and I can't help but buy them every year and put them into a nice little bowl. Candy corns, I'm giving an A. But it gets better. Also in the bowl are these fucking things. The pumpkins. You gotta have the pumpkins in the bowl too. Mellow Cream Pumpkins is the name. I never knew what they were called, but that's apparently it. Mellow Cream Pumpkins. Oh, these things were always just like the pumpkins you'd be lucky to find in a bowl of candy corn. They're bigger, they're creamier, and they're just a cherry on top of the perfect Halloween snack. I'm giving them an S, baby. S! Fuck you! Oh, shit. Peeps, this is like on the complete flip side of seasonal candies. I think I'd rather kill myself than eat a peep. In fact, since they're Easter candy, I think I'd rather be crucified than eat a peep. Just like, you know, like Jesus. They're terrible marshmallows. They got a terrible sugar coating. And the shit, that's fucked up. You're gonna eat a baby chick? That's fucked. You're a sick fuck if you like these things. I'm giving peeps an F. Fuck you! Now look, there's so many seasonal candies, we'd be here all fucking day. So those are the only 3 I'm gonna cover. That being said, it's time to get back to business. Can't believe it's taken us this long, but M&Ms. M&Ms are like the quintessential candy. They were initially advertised as a candy that doesn't melt in your hand, but let's be honest. That's bullshit. On their own, they're good, but there are so many amazing different varieties of these things. I'm gonna give base M&Ms a C, and let's see where we go from there. Yes, sir. Let's talk about M&M Minis. M&M Minis are undisputably the best form factor of M&Ms. The tube is so much more convenient than the bag or the boxes ever will be. It's more fun, and the smaller size of these things, I think gives the perfect ratio of shell to inner chocolate. They just taste better than the original to me. So I'm giving the minis a B. All right, peanut M&Ms, the classic. I'm gonna say it. This is the best application of a full peanut into a candy. It works so perfectly here. Way better than it does in a Snickers or, God forbid, a Payday. Peanut M&Ms, I'm giving a strong A. That being said, there's other ways to get that peanut flavor in a little bite-sized treat. That's where Reese's Pieces come in. Reese's Pieces. Pieces. Pieces! It's a different peanut experience than the peanut M&Ms, but I think it's just as good. They're much smoother. They're much more peanut buttery rather than peanut, but I'm kind of biased for that anyways. I'm giving Reese's Pieces an A as well. By far my favorite ice cream topping, by the way. Then we get this. M&M Almond. What the fuck is this? This doesn't need to exist. Right? Why are we making almond M&Ms? Really? Let's ask ourselves this for a second. Is it to make people with peanut allergies feel better? I don't think we should be doing that, you know? This is a terrible nut. It doesn't even come close to the peanut M&Ms. So we're just giving them a shitty knockoff anyways. And unrelated, I don't think we should be giving them anything nice. People with peanut allergies, I say, let them die. Almond M&Ms, F. We're gonna keep going. Let's talk about some other bite-sized candy in the section I like to call poppers. Raisinets. Come on, bro. I'm not even opening this. F! Snowcaps. So look, I've only had these on ice cream before. I didn't even know they sold them like this. But look, anyone who's eating semi-sweet chocolate nonpareils, I don't know how the fuck you even say that. Anyone who's eating these is fucking insane. This belongs on ice cream and ice cream only. F! All right, we got Whoppers. My mom likes Whoppers. I don't know why. I don't even know why I told you that. It does not matter at all for you to know that. I also don't know how you can make a candy like this not taste good. But they did it. I usually like balls in my mouth. But with this one, I just can't do it. Terrible popper. Whoppers, I'm giving them an E. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Oh. Really? Okay, thank you. I'm being told that poppers means something entirely different than what I thought it did. I am appalled and quite frankly disgusted. Milk Duds up next. Milk Duds are fun to eat until they're not. They taste good, but 30 seconds in, you start asking yourself, why the fuck did I do that? Any good score I could give Milk Duds is immediately outweighed by how frustrating of an experience it is to fully swallow one. Milk Duds, I'm giving an E as well. Up next, we got Dots. Dots suck. Dots are like if Milk Duds tasted bad too. They're just as chewy. It's like, what the fuck? Who the Dots? Really? You're eating Dots as a 25-year-old man? No, we don't eat Dots anymore. I'm giving Dots an F. Come on, guys, let's get real. Let's get with the program, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Mike and Ike? What was the boardroom that approved a pill-shaped candy named Mike and Ike? What are we talking, like Dwight Eisenhower, that Ike? Who the fuck are Mike and Ike? And why should I care? Who's smoking crack? They're terrible. These suck. I'm not even gonna eat them. Mike and Ike, F. Good and plenty? I actually feel disgusted when I even think about the concept of a good and plenty. Like, are these like the little doggy treats that you put pills in and like trick the dog into thinking it's about to eat something good? I've never eaten one and I never will. plenty's fucking bullshit, dude. This is an F. There's so many F's, it's crazy. Next up, hot tamales. Guys, can we stop making pill-shaped candy? Whose idea was it? Spicy candy is bullshit to begin with, but I just a fundamental disagreement with the form factor of these fucking things. They're terrible. Nobody wants to eat this. This is another F. Give me something good, please. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Pretzel M&Ms. Whew, I was getting worried there for a second. Look, normally I'd tell you if you had an already crunchy exterior, you'd want something soft in the middle, right? Something creamy, something soft, you know, chewy. But pretzel M&Ms spit in the face of that. Oh, double the crunch. Hard shell outside, hard shell inside. The contrast here is the sweet outside and the salty pretzel. Come on, who doesn't love a good salty treat in their mouth? Pretzel M&Ms, I'm giving an A. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Next up. I ate the whole bag. This is the best popper that's ever been made. M&M's crispy. You give me a bag of these things, I will be popping them all day. This is without a doubt the best M&M ever made and potentially the best candy ever made. And I say that with complete confidence. I don't even know if they sell these in the US. Like I had to import these from Germany. There's like Nazi shit on the bag. But oh my God, they are fucking delicious. Crispy M&Ms, baby. S all day. And I said they're the best M&Ms ever made, but they're followed closely by these peanut butter M&Ms. Like I said, I love a good contrast. And the hard shell of the peanut butter M&Ms with the creamy peanut butter just does it for me more than the regular peanut M&Ms do. So I gotta put peanut butter M&Ms at S. Seriously, if you haven't tried either of those two, you gotta get out there and try them. Okay, Mr. Good Bar's up next. So, a Mr. Good Bar is a Hershey's chocolate bar with peanut in it. There are so many ways to get this combination of peanut and chocolate, and this is the worst one by far. The texture is just not there. Hershey's chocolate is not meant for this kind of stuff. It's not terrible, but it's not good. I'm giving this a D. Heyday. I would rather watch the towers fall again than eat a Payday bar. This thing is absolutely heinous. It's entirely peanuts held together with like a caramel glue. Oh my God. It tastes like, it's like a military ration. Like this is some shit you eat in a fucking trench because you need the calories. And your foot is rotting because there's just water in your boot and you have trench foot, but you need calories to stay alive, so you gotta eat the Payday bar. Fuck you. Oh, gotta eat the Payday bar. It's fucking terrible. It's terrible. I never want to see a Payday bar again in my life. Ugh. Oh, fuck. F. Terrible, disgusting creation. Truly one of the greatest horrors mankind has ever devised. Worse than the fucking mustard gas those dudes would have to deal with. Starburst. Starbursts are pretty good, right? I'm gonna do a red one. If I'm being honest, they last a little longer in my mouth than I'd like them to. Like, I wish they were just a little bit faster, but the good flavor of them makes up for that. And we all know the pink one's the best. Pretty decent candy. At the end of the day, who doesn't love a good burst of flavor in their mouth? Am I right? I'm giving Starburst a C. Hershey's Kiss up next. A Hershey's Kiss is boring as hell, right? I'm a fat fuck, so I always need more than one of these, and having to unwrap 7 of them just doesn't make me feel good. Not my favorite thing in the world, and definitely a worse way to get the Hershey's chocolate. I'm giving a Hershey's Kiss a D. Uh-oh. Up next, we got the Rolos. I don't know what a Rolo is, okay? And I'm not gonna learn today. E. All right, Lindt truffles. Lindt? I don't know. I gotta be honest. Does anyone actually really like these things? Or are they just what we eat when we want to feel like we're in the upper class? Like, I can't help but feel like a little prick when I'm eating one of these. Plus, the commercials are so fucking patronizing. Like, bro, you make a ball of chocolate. Shut the fuck up. You're a Whopper with a nice wrapper on it. Like, come on. It's like lipstick on a pig, and honestly, it's too rich for my taste. I'm giving Lindt truffles an E. On the flip side, Charleston Chew is a working man's candy. These were invented exactly a century ago, and they're still chugging. You got vanilla flavored nougat on the inside, and you got chocolate on the outside. Pop them in the fridge, enjoy them cold. This is the best nougat candy out there. Charleston Chew, I'm giving an emphatic A. Let's talk about York peppermint patties. My grandma loved York peppermint patties. And former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo's order to put COVID patients in nursing homes resulted in the death of 15,000 seniors, her included. Andrew Cuomo killed my grandmother. I actually don't care for these very much. I'm going to give them an F. Up next, we have Junior Mints. My grandma also liked Junior Mints, and they're a little fun. They're slightly better than York peppermint patties, but they're not good. That's why I'm going to give Junior Mints a D. All right, Lifesavers, baby. The mint that saves your life if you start choking on it, because there's a little hole for you to breathe through. I don't know if that's true. That's just what I heard. Lifesavers are slightly better than Junior Mints. One time I ate a whole bag of these because I thought they were calorie-free. Turns out they're not. And now I'm 250 pounds. I'm giving Lifesavers a C. Pretty good mint. And finally, Mentos. Mentos are slightly better than Lifesavers, which by my calculation makes Mentos the best mint candy out there. Also, they're fun to put in soda, which I'm not going to do right now. This setup is worth more than your life. My chair's $4,000. I'm not like you. I'm giving Mentos a B. All right, here we go. Jolly Ranchers. The only thing worse than sucking on a Jolly Rancher is reading that story about him on Reddit. Please, under no circumstances should you ever Google Jolly Rancher Reddit. But if you must, pause the video right now, do it, and come back here. I'm so sorry. I'm giving Jolly Rancher an E. Up next, we got Tootsie Rolls. I like Tootsie Rolls. Not just because I think they taste good, but because Tootsie Roll Industries, yes, that's the real name, Tootsie Roll Industries, is one of the few candy brands that's not owned by an evil conglomerate. Everything else is either Nestle or Mars or Ferrero or whatever the fuck else, and Tootsie Roll is just kind of in the corner doing its own thing. They're unbothered, they're in their own lane, and you know what? They make a pretty good candy, too. I'm giving Tootsie Roll a B. Here we go. Up next, we got Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Pops got to be my favorite lollipop, or, as I and dozens of other people like to call them, suckers. Getting a Tootsie Roll at the end of a strenuous suck is a pretty good payoff. And it goes without saying that chocolate is by far the best flavor, but all of them are kind of good. Also, the commercial goes fucking hard. A 1, a 2, a 3. Tootsie Pops. B. Up next, Dum Dum Pops. Yay, Dum Dum Pops. Can I say something about these things? You only get a Dum Dum Pop after you've been fucked, right? Like, this is what you get after the dentist yanks 5 teeth out of your mouth. Or like after the barber fucks your shit up so bad you gotta wear a hat. Or after you get like a 4-year lease on a Charger with like a 20% APY. You know what I'm saying? Dum Dum Pops will forever be associated with terrible, terrible memories for me. I'm giving these guys an E. They're not that great. All right, we're down to the final stretch. I got 5 candies left. Almond Joy, Kinder Bueno, Twix, Mounds, and Kit Kat. And between them, we got 2 Fs, 2 As, and 1 S. Which ones do you think are getting the F? Let's talk about Twix. Twix is delicious. It's easily the best caramel-based bar out there. The biscuit thing in the middle, it's unique. It's not in any other candy bar. The shit they pulled with the left Twix, right Twix thing, though, pissed me the fuck off. Was too young to realize that it was a complete, joke. I'm gonna give Twix an A. Up next, Kinder Bueno, baby. Kinder Bueno feels new to the scene, right? Like, these weren't around when we were little. I really wish they were, though. We got double wrapping on these guys for whatever reason. Seems kind of wasteful, but I can forgive it. The texture of this fucking candy bar is phenomenal. You got some wafer action, you got the chocolate shell, and then you got this hazelnut cream. It's like Nutella, but it's a lot lighter and a lot more pleasant. I absolutely love these fucking things. But there's one candy that does it better. Kinder Bueno, A. You know what time it is. Kit Kat, baby. Bar none. This is my favorite candy bar. Everything about it is perfect. The perfect amount of chocolate, the perfect consistency of the wafer, and the perfect tactile action when you bite into it. Kit Kat gets an S, baby. Amen. That is it. This is my tier list of every candy known to man. If you disagree with anything here, let me know about it. Leave a little comment. I'm going to read every single one. That's a complete lie. I don't care. Thanks for watching. Click here to see more tier lists. I got a whole bunch of them. They're all going to piss you off too. You got to get you home, buddy.